2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Throwing to start the drive. Bridges, complete to right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Bridges over the middle, complete. It's right. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Bridges. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Slide. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Bills send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start. Throwing to start the drive. Moss. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Moss. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Moss. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw again. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Moss. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a 1st down. Off-play action. Bridges. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bridges.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Moss. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're scoreless after 1. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Off the play fake. Moss. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Moss. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moss. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Tried to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Back to throw. Moss. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bridges steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Bass. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Bridges. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Got his man complete over the middle. That's right. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result.
And it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Throwing on first down. Bridges into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Back to throw. Moss. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll look to throw again.
Got a man, it's London.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Moss dumping it off for Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on second down. Moss to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Operating from the gun, Moss in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On first down, Bridges. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
So, a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Throwing on first down. Moss throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Moss. And he slings one that's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Moss. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Moss looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Moss.
Into the hands of London.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moss.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moss. Hard throw, incomplete. On now the Miami field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Bridges. Wright's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Bridges. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Moss. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Trey Flowers buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on 3rd and long. Moss. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Bridges. He finds his man. Complete. That's right. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Moss. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Moss looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the 1st, but he only makes it to the 34. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Back now in Miami as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Bridges. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bass. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Operating from the gun. Bridges flushed out right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw on 2nd down. Bridges. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Moss. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On 1st down, Moss. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moss firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Johnson. He will push his way down to about the 14. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Moss.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Moss looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And his kick here is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Bridges. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Bills on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
complete.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bridges. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They go to Johnson again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half.